The story of the Amityville House, located at 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, Long Island, New York, begins with tragedy. On November 13th, 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered 6 members of his family in the home, an act that would cast a long shadow over the property. In the early hours of that fateful night, DeFeo used a .35 caliber rifle to kill his parents, Ronald Sr. and Luis, as well as his 4 siblings, Dawn, Allison, Mark, and John. All 6 were found in their beds, and the case quickly garnered media attention. DeFeo claimed he was driven by voices in his head, but he was ultimately convicted of the murders in 1975, receiving 6 consecutive life sentences, and more recently, in March 12, 2021, he has passed away. In December 1975, just over a year after the murders, George and Kathy Lutz purchased the home for $80,000, a significantly reduced price due to its history. They moved in with Kathy's 3 children from a previous marriage, eager to start anew. Shortly after moving in, the Lutz family reported a series of unsettling phenomena. Among the first was a sudden drop in temperature in certain areas of the house, which they described as cold spots. As winter progressed, the Lutzes noticed unexplainable changes in the atmosphere of their home. They also reported experiencing foul odors, which they could not identify. Additionally, the family claimed to see green slime oozing from the walls and keyholes in several rooms. These occurrences were unsettling, but the family initially tried to adapt. As the days passed, the disturbances grew more intense. George Lutz became... Are you enjoying today's story? Smash that subscribe button so you never miss another spine-chilling tale. Let's get back to the video. He became increasingly obsessed with the house's fireplace, often feeling compelled to check it, even though he felt a chilling presence emanating from it. He reported waking up nightly at 3:15 a.m., which was roughly the time in which the DeFeo murders would take place. Kathy Lutz claimed to experience levitation while sleeping, stating that she felt weightless and detached from her body. Her daughter, Missy, began speaking of an imaginary friend named Jody. Jody was a pig-like creature with glowing red eyes. This further contributed to the family's anxiety, especially when they noticed their daughter seeming to communicate with something unseen. The situation escalated to the point where George and Kathy sought help. They contacted Father Ralph Pecoraro, a Catholic priest, to bless the house. During his visit, Father Pecoraro claimed to have heard an angry voice command him to get out. He experienced a strong sense of unease and later reported painful blisters appearing on his hands, which he attributed to the supernatural events surrounding the home. After experiencing these escalating disturbances and growing fears for their safety, the Lutz family fled the house after only 28 days. They left most of their belongings behind, unable to cope with the severity of the haunting. Following the Lutz's departure, the case attracted the attention of paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. They entered the home to conduct their investigation, during which Lorraine claimed to have sensed a malevolent presence. Ed believed that the house had become a portal for dark forces, linking it to the violent history of the DeFeo murders. In 1977, the story was popularized by Jay Anson in the book The Amityville Horror, which recounted the Lutz's family experiences in vivid detail. This led to widespread media coverage and subsequent film adaptations, beginning with the original 1979 movie. The story of the Amityville hauntings became a cultural phenomenon, sparking debates about the authenticity of the Lutz's claims. Despite numerous investigations, No definitive scientific evidence has ever proven that the house was haunted. Skepticism remains, as many aspects of the Lutz's family's account have been questioned over the years. The Amityville House. Once a family home, became a focal point for discussions about the paranormal, real-life tragedy, and the psychological impacts of living in a space with a dark history. The combination of documented events, family testimonies, and ongoing media fascination has ensured that the story of the Amityville hauntings will continue to captivate and intrigue generations to come. Thanks for watching.